Today is May 18th, 2017. I'm doing a front garden update. So this has been actually a pretty quick week. It's been a pretty quick week to see what the changes are, but I was having so much wind yesterday. I put the table down as a wind block, and so I still have a lot of tomatoes. I need some of these I'm going to plant, and others, I need to give away to people, but I'm not very good at that. Most of my family doesn't live near, and that's part of the problem. So here, this tomato plant has already got a couple little tomatoes formed on it. You see them right here? So we'll see how that progresses. And these potatoes, they really have grown. So I'm excited to see what those potatoes produce. Now, you guys remember, I think the watermelon vines were just starting to pop out of the ground out here. But look. And a lot of this seed, I think, is seed that, well, I may have saved. Now look, my nasturtium, that's nice. So I'm excited to see how this watermelon bed works out, and that nasturtium. And look, that's either cantaloupe or cucumbers, because all through here, that's what I planted. In between, there's another one coming up. Oh, one coming up there, but that one hasn't been watered. Oh, look at these flowers. So I'm glad to see they're making it. Okay. This squash is taking off a little bit. That's nice. And I have a couple little okra coming up in here, but so far just a few. We'll see how that all works out. Here's another nasturtium with a flower. I'll take photos of these also. And a couple of flowers out here. Tomato plant, and that's a sunflower. And these are sunflowers here too. I transplanted these sunflowers. And this bed, this squash seems to be doing good, and these radishes are, I guess, a little bit thick. So this is a weekly update. I'm trying to do a weekly update, and we'll see how it all comes together. Again, those potatoes in the leaves, they're not doing too bad. I was hoping for a lot more, actually, but they're fair. And you can see these potatoes here in the buckets, these three, they're looking really nice. The peas have had flowers, and look, a pod. So a pea pod here. So we got a few peas finally. That's looking nice. Ah, trash. The wind has been blowing. I get a lot of stuff from, I don't know, people passing by. A few corn have popped up, not tremendous, but a few. And again, my pole beans, they haven't really taken off like I'd hoped. But I do have a couple that's taken off. So maybe that'll be plenty. Again, these pole beans aren't doing too much. Now the bush beans are looking great. Look at that. I mean, they're eating on a bit, but they're doing pretty good. And even today, I don't know if you can see, but the heat. Wow, overnight, look at these. Those guys have doubled and tripled in size. Look at that vine there. Now that's either cucumbers, cantaloupe, or cantaloupe. So I'm glad to see some. But I watered these last night, and wow, overnight they've really come up. And look, there's some marigolds, which I tried to get my marigolds to grow on, from seed that I collected, and I just couldn't hardly get them to go. But look, I'm getting volunteer marigolds all over the place. So these brassicas and the mustard there. So it's pretty hot out here. Okay, I think we're winding this up. Here, these peas, I don't see pods on these ones. But look, that lettuce has come up. Now I planted that, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Almost. And then this was another type of a lettuce in here. And I see some grass coming up too. I'm not sure what this is, but it was something else. That's a lettuce. Nothing's growing in there. Looking nice. This mustard is just taking over, and the watermelon have not come up. So I may try to transplant some of those. I may try and transplant some of the vines from that other watermelon bed to here, because this trellis was actually put here for the watermelon, not for the mustard. The mustard was just taking up space underneath, but man, they've just taken over. That's pretty much today's video. Oh, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Wow, I've been eating quite a bit of lettuce off of this, but look at that guy. He's really sprung up. And I take a couple of leaves off of that every day almost. And then other lettuce. And look, a week ago I planted this thyme, and now it's popping up. And one rosemary has shown its head. And even one of the parsleys have come up. Now, what is that? I put some things in here, and you can see the dill is showing. See all this dill in here? And then a couple potatoes. Now, man, there must be something wrong with my basil seed, because I don't see any basil. So that's not good. But now this chocolate mint that I bought about a month ago, it's starting to really do well. You might have remembered that my peppermint died on me. And because it's been getting so hot, I've been clearing out the greenhouse and putting everything outside to hopefully cool it down and stuff. The oregano here, and I have oregano in the backyard too. And these leeks are coming up, and look at this. I've allowed this leek to go to seed here. I'm gonna collect some leek seeds here. Also, I'm gonna have tons of red onion, these burgundy onions. And you can see that the garlic is starting to turn color. So once it rains, I'll dig up all that garlic. It's ready. All this garlic is ready to be harvested. Here, let me show you this also. Now I need to find a good place for this globe grape vine that's growing. This is from seed. I'm very happy with this. I just haven't figured out where I'm going to plant it. And of course, those two tomato vines are doing real nice. And here's an apple tree. It's trying to come to life. These two apple trees. Those will be nice apples. I hope you've enjoyed today's review. The clouds are starting to cover the garden for me, so it's actually starting to feel nice. Okay. Okay, you have a good week. Love you guys.